So what's up everyone? Welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. Today I want to talk about why is it that boys are not raised to care about relationship like girls have been raised to do so. Have you ever wondered why little girls are being given as a first toy everywhere around the world? A little baby doll as the first toy. We are conditioning girls to care, to be loving, to prioritize relationship, to prioritize maybe the idea of marriage and having kids, but the same education is not being applied to boys and men. So really, why is that? If we look at relationship, they certainly do not happen alone by themselves, where the woman is there doing this by herself. Oh, even though it's bound to fall back into place. When we look really, who is pushing most often to get well? When I say get together, I don't mean for some bad fun, but to be in a committed relationship, to be in a relationship, then to do the coupling, come together, live together, plan together, be together as a couple. Most of the time, it seems that it is the woman that is asking for those things, that want those things, are more concerned about this. And what's really happening in the world of men? During the time the woman is pushing to get to this coupling, to this relationship together, some guys, maybe they want the relationship with you. That tell becoming rare in her time, that it is the guy that wanted it. Most often it is the woman that want a relationship with this guy. And what we get many guys, either they say, don't want anything right now, don't want really anything heavy, serious, whatever. Or we get over excuse, not ready for a relationship right now. I just came out from a relationship, blah 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 blah. Or I'm not looking for a relationship, just fun, right? Just you do your thing and I do my things and I go home after, right? Just not looking for nothing. Or some guy reporting and complain, oh my God, she's trying to take over my life, I swear. And she's crazy, she's controlling, she's basically jealous, insecure, and so on. Men are making what the woman wants as what I would say a fair deal to be a problem of her. Many guys making the girl, the woman, the problem, to want to be in something that can be worked on and progress. No. Society have raised girls to care about relationship, to be loving, to be the one that think about seriously get together when the guy been upload to no want to commit, been upload to maybe have a girlfriend but still running around loose, chasing other women and not putting the effort where they are standing. I really would like to say, when you're entering a deal that is entering free will, how can you complain? Your girlfriend wants to do this with you, and still to feel lucky about that, because many girls don't start a relationship to break it or to not make it work. There are some bad women and bad girls, but many of us women have been kind of manipulated, conditioned to care, to care about this thing called relationship. And some guy out there get shocked when they meet more and more women that don't care anymore. Don't care. You want to run with 20 women? Please go for it. You don't want to be in a relationship? So do I. Because the reality of the situation is, this relationship, this whole heavy duty of the relationship is often put on the back of the woman. Even the kids situation. I recently discovered I cannot have kids, and I didn't know how I felt about it. But the more I think about it, how crazy. We get told that girls need to rush and worried and try to make it happen to have a kid from the age 24 to the limit of 35. Yeah. Something doesn't add up here. And how insane that in that age group of 24 years old, you will be lucky in this time. Apart you're American, because the American, they really marry young. But they marry young for many of them. Maybe not based only on love. There is the pressure of the religion, parents' pressure, and also student debt. Student debt pressure in America. Many of those young people have a heavy to $1 million of student debt, and sometimes each of the individual. So the only way they can have a bit of life is to be in a relationship, to be in a marriage where the finance will be combined. Yes. But if you don't live in America, you may not have this pressure to be married or be with another person, be with a girl in a serious relationship, because you're a student. You don't have any, financial burden on you. You don't have heavy bills or car insurance or a car or something like that to take care of. So you don't really have a reason to be really in a relationship. 24 years old, for a guy, why would he think about getting it serious? He just discover the word of sex he just left his parents and he want to, shoot as much of target that he can get. But society are telling the girls that are the same age, 24 years old, you need to worry. You need to start thinking about children if you want them. If you're like me and you are a girl and a woman that don't really give a crap to have a child, that is not your goal in life, because this responsibility of raising the child is mainly put on the woman. And why is it that is fair? We women, we also want to have a career, we want to have our own money, we want to have our own home and our own car. But this sacrifice to put all of this in hold come to play when we talk about children. So no surprise, many women now going child free, they don't want kids. Yeah, there's no surprise whatsoever. But yes, boys are raised to not care about relationship, and girls was raised like that. We basically have to fight our own self and realize this is a whole BS, that I'm the only one that want to really get together for the purpose to build something together. The goal of that guy there, what society told him, is get her few times, dancing in bed, and think straight away about all the girl that you can get. That is goal. And your goal as a woman is to be loving, lovely, and thinking about the relationship. This whole thing is just BS. If we are, both of us are not in the same place in her head, in her having the same objective, we are certainly guaranteed to fail. It's no surprise there's so many relationships that are failing. People are not in the same line. They don't want the same thing. They lose interest and devaluating the person that they have something weight very quickly, because one have been teach to care and the other been encouraged to run the street as much that he can, get as much women and girls that he can, and that's his goal. Therefore, this whole things about intimate relationship, marriage and raising children and having children is BS. One person cannot get all of that by themselves. They got that because they got involved with somebody, but then they do that together to end up alone. Many people are in a romantic relationship alone, misunderstood, taken advantage of, not appreciated, not supported, dry out of love. It's supposed to be a love relationship, but all you find is disappointment, disapproval, devaluation. I don't see the point for those romantic relationships to exist. And this whole problem started at the base of a society that women and men were not given the same message, were not told to prioritize the same thing. Sometimes that can be good, but it can be very, very bad. Because there, some guy's gonna bring pain at home, destroying family, not taking responsibility for their own life, and blaming the other one over there to be too much, controlling, insecure, and so on, when they have both of their foot out of that relationship. And that's the problem. They're not involved. But they want you to be involved, to invest in their life, when they're not putting even 1% of their life into you. Think about that for a minute. Let that plunge for a minute in you. Would you give somebody all your cash and they giving you nothing in return at all? No, most of us would not. And that's what is happening in those romantic relationships that are failing right now. They did not get it. Some of those people, they are with you and you will fight and die for them, literally. They're your partner, you love them, and you got their back. But any stranger that pass by, that say any nonsense and disrespecting you, they will not stand for you. What that say? What that say? There is no loyalty. There is no relationship. In many romantic relationships, the reality of the situation, there is no union. There is no partnership. There is no couple. There is no one team. Many of those romantic relationships have people that are against each other. They don't even like each other. One finding too much that the one want this and this and that, and still to discuss it. And many relationships fall simply because people cannot communicate. And still to communicate and to listen what the other one want to say or are saying, what they need are, what they're trying to tell you, they're incapable to hear. They just hear you trying to control me, take over me, blah, 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 blah. Are you so important that I want to take control of you? Get over yourself. Get over yourself. Some people, like myself, are extremely content and happy to be single because of things like this. You've been accused to control, to this and that. People have biggest goals in their life than try to control the little being over there. A little being that agree to be your partner, but now making it a problem to partnering together, to negotiate, to communicate, to come together, to have each other back. Whatever I do for you, come on then, I want the same. But men, boys have been taught that they should not be given a fair deal, that they need to not put any work into this relationship. And girls have been blamed to be all sort of things, to ask a fair deal. Ask a fair deal. Yeah. Many girls exhausted about the situation have reduced themselves to accept whatever the guy wants, just so that she can be with him, because society have conditioned her since childhood to care about love, care about relationship. Let me give you the key. Stop caring for people that don't care for you. Stop caring, stop giving, stop trying to convince or get your worth for people that doesn't care about you. These relationship things, coming together as two people, is a deal. I put 5, you put 5. Cannot put 5, get out. Get out. Too many times the women are putting 100 on the table, the guy didn't even put 1. Huh? You guys know that, huh? Enough of this. We need to stop the nonsense. Get with people that want a fair deal. You can do a lot in a relationship, but with the wrong type of this whole modern relationship what we have now, the women are losing big time and have been blamed for all sorts of the problem. No. This is the key. Stay single. Take care of yourself. Invest in you. You never lose. Then invest in with somebody that you do all sorts of things for that don't even see it. And prefer to chase the one over there that did not do a single thing for them. That's how they've been conditioned to be. To run the street and get the next and next and next. Let them get the next and next, and you focus on you and build an empire for you. Build a great life for you. We don't need all this nonsense, alright? Why is it that girls have been raised to care for relationship, for love, for raising children, marriage, blah 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 blah, and the guys have been raised to not give a damn about it, to make it all a big drama? Oh, you asking me too much, you're controlling me, you're... Men, that's men, get scared by a woman that say, I want to be with you? Are you insane? No. Move on from all of that. Something is really wrong in our society. It's been wrong for a long time. Don't reduce the deal to fit them, because no deal is going to fit somebody that is not involved really with you. No deal. Many girls decide to not ask anything. Don't ask a title, don't ask his time, don't ask his phone, don't ask it, because it's too much to ask. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're saying you're worth nothing, and he's worth so much that you have to give up your dream and do so much for him, give him everything, when he's giving you nothing at all. We need to stop with this nonsense. You're worth something. If he doesn't see it, or any man doesn't see it, that's fine. We women, we are not here to just please the man. We are also a human being that want to have a life and need to work to build a life by herself. That's it. If somebody come along want to join the party, they need to shake it and show some move. Otherwise, get out. Right? So, if you like this message, give a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and comment on the comment section. Make it burn. What do you think about this? Is it fair? Women have been raised to care, and they've been raised to don't care. And we wonder why it's not working. Don't look further, alright? So, I'm Alicia, and this is your channel, Brighter Life Institute. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye!